It's time now for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Central Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Sears Hometown Store, locally owned and operated right here in Mountain Home.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas, Southern Missouri. It is Monday, August 10th, 2020. It's 7 a.m. Welcome Down on the Corner program. Dale Hoffman, your host. Hope your Monday morning is off to a great start. I tell you what, yesterday afternoon about 3:45, had a thunderstorm come through the neighborhood. Yes. Woo-hoo. I mean, I looked at Channel 3's radar, got the First Alert app on the phone, and I mean, just right in my neighborhood.
and that's exactly about all it was. Yeah. It rained out by us for nearly an hour.
I mean, just right there.
Yeah, straight, hard, not
get a good rain.
No wind, but
we got a little puff of wind here and there. Wind blew a little bit, but I mean, it was just. I was sitting on the front porch with my cup of coffee about 4 o'clock, and I thought, "Ooh, this is so nice."
I had to go into the PD for something real quick, and as soon as I got to the bypass, dry as could be. Mm-hmm. Not a single nothing.
Yeah, and you can see on the map it stayed north of the bypass because I'm just north of the bypass. But it was such a nice rain. It dropped us from like 93 degrees to like 77 for that period of time. I mean, just very, very good. Anyway, welcome Down on the Corner program brought to you by your hometown Sears store at 1029. It's Monday, 1029 Highway 62 East, 425-3191. The very best of home appliances, tools, lawn care equipment. What am I missing here? Home entertainment. You name it, Sears has it. Was part of the Sears family for many years in the 70s and 80s. Back in the days when we used to get catalogs and people used to just swamp the store to pick up that big, thick catalog, you know.
Christmas wish book.
And the Christmas wish book. Couldn't wait to see the race car sets, the trade sets, and the wish book, you know.
Go to Grandma, she handed you the wish book. Honey, pick out what you want for Christmas this year.
There you go.
Your hometown Sears store. And I want to point out what you see on the screen here in the fourth box, locally owned and operated. That means that they're a part of this community. They've got the Sears name, and they can sell Kenmore and Whirlpool and KitchenAid and other appliances, which are top quality appliances. They've got the Husqvarna lawn care equipment. They've got Craftsman tools and other name brand products. But locally owned and operated, I mean, they are here to serve you, and the money stays here. They invest it here. And when you support your hometown Sears store, you're supporting North Arkansas and Southern Missouri. So if you're in Fulton County, Marion County, Howell County, Ozark County, Missouri, come on down. Shop at your hometown Sears store, the very best in home appliances, home entertainment, lawn care equipment, tools, whatever the need may be. Check with your hometown Sears store. We have the large box stores here, which are fine. But locally owned and operated, your Sears, hometown Sears store is locally owned and operated. The taxes stay here. They're a part of the community, and they're here to serve you. And they've got the in-home repair. They can't be beat. Jared's hired another tech, and they do very, very good work. Your hometown Sears store, once again, at 1029 Highway 62 East. You can call them at 870-425-3191.
I was in there the other day and bought a filter for one of my mowers, and they had it up on the shelf, and along with whole stack of appliances, and I know you're in there quite a bit, Bob.
I was there Thursday, and he has got 2 full-time techs in the back working on mowers and tillers and such. Then he's got the new tech that he's got in a service van going around fixing stuff. Buy something at a big box store, and it breaks on you, you're hosed because you've got to send it off. Nowadays at Sears, bring it in. JR's motto is, you make the call, we fix them all. So
there you go.
He said get ready for a big sale on Labor Day. So
good.
Big sale on Labor Day coming up. All right.
Your hometown Sears store, locally owned and operated right here in Mountain Home, Arkansas. Folks, come on in. You're all invited to your hometown Sears store. Love to have you come on into Mountain Home, Baxter County to shop at Sears. I'm enjoying Brewed Awakening coffee. I think Bob Zdora's got a cup of coffee over there. It's not on camera yet. The best coffee in town, Brewed Awakening Coffee, 3 locations to serve you. Of course, the lobby of Baxter Regional, and whatever the rules and regulations are during the COVID-19 be posted on the door. And, of course, the folks as you enter will help you and advise you. Brewed Awakening Coffee in the lobby of Baxter Regional Hospital. Then we got Bomber Boulevard and 62 East Plaza out by Anytime Fitness, the very best coffee in town. Talked to Mike a couple of weeks ago. He says, yeah, man, we're real coffee. We're real coffee. So if you want some real coffee, visit Brewed Awakening. They have the mochas, the lattes, the frappuccinos, whatever you choose. They've got the pumpkin spice, the French vanilla. If you can dream it, they can pour it in the coffee. Brewed Awakening Coffee, the best coffee in town. Man, they've been with us for 8 or 9 years now. Mike and his staff do a great job at all 3 locations. Can't beat the coffee. Brewed Awakening Coffee. Want to try some? Stop by here and have some coffee with us. We're at 1226 Commerce Drive in Mountain Home. The meat shop's right here behind the curtain. Well, actually outside, not behind the curtain, but come join us for a cup of coffee. That'd be fun.
It's like the Wizard of Oz. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Yeah, no, I don't know that would be a good thing.
I woke everybody up on that one, didn't I? Brewed Awakening Coffee, the best coffee in town. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. Mike and his staff do a great job at all 3 locations. So go out and enjoy the best coffee in Mountain Home, Brewed Awakening Coffee. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day. With all our respect, Roller Funeral Homes. 29 in the state of Arkansas to serve you, with 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. Here in town, talk to Brad, Bruce, Charlotte, Chris. Anyone else out there that I haven't met perhaps can help you. With all our respect, as we put it on the screen, it's not just something we add to that. That's their daily motto. With all our respect, they're here to serve you during a difficult time, whatever the need may be. They're caring, loving, understanding. They'll get you through a very hard time. It's never easy when we lose a friend or a loved one, but Roller Funeral Homes can get you through a very tough time. With all our respect, Roller Funeral Homes. And they bring you the morning prayer each and every day. So let's pause now for the morning prayer. Heavenly Father, in Isaiah 54:10, you say your kindness will not leave us, nor will your covenant of peace be removed from us. And these words, written so long ago, still remain as truth from your holy scriptures. But Lord, as you have made and kept promises, mankind has taken advantage of your kindness and blessings. I sometimes wonder what our country would be like today had the Supreme Court upheld the tradition of praying in school at the beginning of the day. How many generations since the 1960s would have a different outlook on life? Lord, we face an election year illness with riots in our streets. We need your peace. We need Jesus Christ to heal our people and our nation, and also to end the virus. It's my prayer today. Amen. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring you morning prayer each and every day. With all our respect, Roller Funeral Homes.
And now,
Oh, boy.
dun, dun, dun. It's not bad, not bad. I got a not bad over there. He's the one paying for it. I'm happy.
He's happy.
Pretty
Morning
easy
weather
with your
brought to you by
money.
the ZT. Bob and Linda Zdora.
These guys. They don't-
For all your real estate needs, 870-405-0793. Time to take a peek at the White River. Hey, a little bit of fog down there, but not bad at all. That's pretty. Love how the sun illuminates the fog right there.
These are getting a little shorter, boys.
Yep, you
Yep.
can tell.
How far do you think you can see from your back
I can
porch
see Missouri.
You
up
can
into
see
Missouri?
Yeah.
Yeah, dead
And
center.
I don't know. I had one of the old timers up there when we were doing stuff, and he was pointing stuff out, and he goes, "Oh yeah, that out there. It's got to be clear, but that's Missouri out there.
We have straight
cool.
dead center
Missouri,
on the
that's
screen.
That
right.
was the clue actually when
Yeah.
he said Missouri.
You knew he was
I
real.
knew he was. That's right. I knew he knew what he was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight dead center on the screen on the horizon should be the state of Missouri in this picture you're seeing on the screen. 62-412 bridge to the left side of the screen. A little bit of fog on the river. I don't know if you see the Railroad Museum, the baseball park down there, or Contractors Trust area, but you're looking into Cotter, Arkansas from Marion County into Baxter County, Arkansas. Now you can go to retiredarkansas.net, pull up the live webcam and look at this throughout the day, share it with your friends. And of course you can take pictures of it and share as well, and save it for your desktop backdrop, whatever it need be. And while you're there, check out all the listings from the Z Team and Century 21 LeMac Real Estate for all your real estate needs. Just browse through the retiredarkansas.net. Bob's going to be on here in just a few minutes for This Week in Real Estate, so he can tell you more about the website. But also there's a little area called MLS number, and you can type in a number, even if it's listed by somebody else, type in the MLS number, multiple listing service number, and it'll bring that up, and you can take a look at that listing as well. And they do need some listings. We'll let Bob talk about that here in just a minute. They do need some listings, and I'll tell you the process for that. But the Z Team, 870-405-0793 is the number to call. And you got to stick around because Bob's got something special to talk about. It's going to be quite an honor to have this on this morning. Anyway, morning weather brought to you by the Z Team, Bob and Linda Zdora for all your real estate needs. Right now we're at 74 in Mountain Home and Harrison, 75 at Batesville and Salem, 74 at Calico Rock, 73 at Flippin. Marshall's down to 70, while West Plains, Missouri's at 75. Same in St. Louis, warmer in Poplar Bluff at 76, Springfield at 75. And in contrast, a little bit cooler today in Watford City, North Dakota. They've had some showers up there. It's 48 this morning in North Dakota. As you can see, some showers have come through. Now they're in southeast South Dakota, moving into northwest Iowa and southwest Minnesota. Other showers moving into central Wisconsin. Shower activity over in Indianapolis, Indiana, all the way down to into southwestern North Carolina. Had an earthquake. Had a 5.1. A friend of mine over there said we had an earthquake. I was like 5.1 on Richter scale. Other shower activity around the Wichita, just to the west. The east northeast of Wichita, Kansas, and a little bit starting to develop in the Oklahoma Panhandle. So zoom in on Arkansas and see what we've got here. Absolutely nothing. Now a little bit out there in the Rattlesnakes, just northwest of Hot Springs. Other than that, the highways are clear. We do have a chance of rain throughout the week. Highway 62, 412 east and west of Mountain Home looks like it's in good shape. Highway 65 to Branson looks good. Highway 67, 167 from Little Rock splits at Searcy, BB area. 167 to Batesville in good shape. 67 on up to Walnut Ridge, Corning in that area. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. Your interstates 30, 40, 49, 55, 555. All in Arkansas in pretty good shape. Over in Memphis, picking up some rain on Interstate 40 and the bypasses around there. South Haven, Mississippi, Coglerville, I can't pronounce it. A little bit of shower activity going on. Pull up into northeast Arkansas a little better. I thought I saw something around Marmaduke, Arkansas, over on Highway 62. No, maybe I didn't. State of Missouri, Poplar Bluff, Doniphan, West Plains in good shape on Highway 60, 160, and Highway 67. Move a little bit north, a little bit of shower activity to the east of Bolivar, Missouri. Scattered showers south of St. Louis over into Illinois, south of Belleville. That would be, that'd be Highway 3, I think, going over. What's the one over at Jefferson, Barracks, 15 or 3, I don't remember. Anyway, I-64 from East St. Louis, Illinois, east, a little bit of shower activity around Mount Vernon, Illinois, and then around Carbondale, Marion, all the way down to Carroll, Illinois, and Interstate 57 and 24, a little bit of shower activity right there. Overall, I-70 is in good shape, I-44 is in good shape, but a little bit of scattered showers on I-55 from Sykeston on up into St. Louis. Going to be a hot one. We've got a heat advisory for all of eastern Arkansas, most of central Arkansas, and eastern Oklahoma, southern Illinois, including the areas I just mentioned around the Belleville, St. Louis area, all the way up into the St. Louis area, Poplar Bluff, Sykeston, Greenville, Fredericktown, Farmington, all that along Highway 67 and Highway 61 are going to be affected by this, along with southern Illinois, western Tennessee, northern Mississippi, and northeast Louisiana with some heat advisories. Believe it or not, they have a heat advisory in New York, New Hampshire, and that'd be Connecticut, and, well, I can't even see, I can't zoom in on that. New York, Massachusetts, looks like Rhode Island in there too. Heat advisory up in New England area. Gets to 65 degrees and they get yeah. For today, hit 80. Hit 80. Heat advisory. 97 for us today here in Mountain Home. 91 tomorrow. 89 on Wednesday. We do have a shower chance all throughout the week. 30, 60, 40, 40, 20, 40, 20% chance all through the week. So we range in temperatures from 97 today to 90 on Friday. A little bit cooling off after the showers come through. Hey, it's August in Arkansas. It's what we put up with. Anyway, I Drive Arkansas. We've got a little notification right here, an accident on Highway 82. And this is down around Magnolia area, a long way from us, but I just show you how to navigate on this. So if you're traveling and need to check Arkansas and you see something like this, got a little bit of slow traffic on Interstate 555 between Jonesboro and or Jonesboro and Truman. You can see the little colored area right here. This is slower traffic right here, plus the accident down here in southwest Arkansas. Missouri Department of Transportation, they continue work on Highway J Bridge at Lick Creek. And so if you're visiting Mountain Home, need to go to Springfield, use Highway 5 North. If you're going to West Plains, use Highway 101 and avoid the detours around the bridge construction in extreme south central Missouri. Pollen index today is 7.5 and goes up to 8.5 tomorrow. Whew, boy, I'll be sneezing like crazy tomorrow. Bull shoals at 684.68. We're at 25.68 feet above a pool of 659. Norfolk's dropped us 568.71. They're 16.7 feet above a full pool of 552. Around the world, that good old virus, 6.4 million active cases with 6.3 in mild conditions, 64,804 in the world are considered critical. State of Arkansas. We have a recovery rate right now in Arkansas Let's see, 84% recovered in Arkansas. Death rate to population in Arkansas is 0.00017 right now in the 6-county area: Baxter, Marion, Searcy, Stone, Izard, Fulton. 293 total positive, with 68 active. 223 have recovered. Your active to positive percentage is 23%, while your recovery rate is 76.1%. Positive to tested, so there's been 10,253 people tested in the 6-county area, the population of 104,900. 0.097% tested of population, with positive to tested is 0.028%. So our numbers aren't too bad. 84% recovered in Arkansas, according to this this morning. And so hopefully the recoveries continue. We get these numbers to drop down. Oil prices right now, 41.83. It's up 0.61. The Dow Jones Industrial Average from Friday at 5 o'clock Eastern Time, 27,433.48, was up 46.5 points. Morning updates, morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zdora for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. Step
Community
one,
news. Community news.
Okay, what you got?
Hopefully around September the 1st, I would say the first week of September, XL7 will be added to the Next network.
Yep.
Oh, really?
And we will be going across the bridge. We'll be headed all the way out to Highland area, Cherokee Village. They tell us the first week of September. So
That's
keep
the
your fingers
goal.
crossed, and let's see if we can get her done.
Great, very good.
That's good.
That's it.
That's it? Okay.
That's it.
Step one, take a break. Step two, I'm out of coffee. Be right back.
Yeah.
At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we're here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we have installed a convenient drive-through window for all your to-go and pickup orders. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and ask us about our daily specials for a low price to feed the whole family. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville.
Did you know when you shop at Sears Hometown Stores, you are supporting your local community? That's right. Your local Sears Hometown Store is locally owned and operated by one of your neighbors. Their store offers the best of what Sears has to offer with the top brands and appliances, tools, and lawn and garden. They also offer great financing options that work no matter what you need. Remember to stop by your local Sears Hometown Store today and support a local member of your community.
Hi, it's Bob Zdora, the Z-Team at Century 21 LeMac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. As you know, we are all facing some unusual times. Be calm, be smart. The business world of real estate will continue. We may have some delays and some changes that are out of our control, but life will go on, and this too will pass. Give thanks for this wonderful country that we live in. Give thanks for the neighbors that we share. If there's anything we can do to give you a hand, give us a call. 870-405-0793. And check out our website, retiredarkansas.net.
Driftwood Lanes. Fun happens here.
At MSI, they're not just another trash service. They're your friendly, family-owned and operated trash service, providing residential, commercial, and roll-off pickup. MSI offers competitive rates and services 5 counties in the north central Arkansas area. Various dumpster sizes available for commercial and accommodating you with weekly pickup for your convenience. Call Tammy or Kathy today at MSI. MSI Trash Service, small enough to know you and large enough to service you. Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Take us. 7:20, time for This Week in Real Estate with Bob Zdora. Of course, Bob and Linda Zdora for all your real estate needs. The Z Team, 870-405-0793. Hey,
What's going on?
another Monday.
Boy, it is.
Here we go. Time for an update. See what's going on.
Market's been moving forward. It's been busy. I want to take a second, though. I want to thank everybody who came out to the
Friday night.
In Hickory Park. We had the Twin Lakes. We sponsored it for the Twin Lakes Retired Police Scholarship Fund. We had 4 scholarships we passed out for $1,000 each, and that brings us to over $102,000 in scholarships that we've passed out to law enforcement siblings, and for just a bunch of guys with no real background in that, and the different things that we've done to raise money. It really is pretty cool, the work that's gotten done, and the amount of kids that we've helped, the amount of parents that we've helped to be able to send their kids on to the next, a higher education, and to help improve their quality of life, because all parents want their kids to do better than they did. Mm-hmm. So we thank everybody who came out. We thank those who contributed. We're a 501c3. If you can find it in your budget to somehow help, everybody says, yeah, we back the blue, we're all for the police and this and that. Well, this is a really great chance to be about the police. So that's
Very
my
good.
pitch for that. Yeah,
That is cool.
It went very well. The Resurrection Band from Missouri came down as a fill-in. They were great. If you get a chance to go see them, we'll get them again next year. They were really, really good. Resurrection Band.
Sounds good.
Write that down. Also this weekend,
Here it comes.
Linda got an email from Century 21 in New Jersey, and it says, we are so blown away by your extraordinary results and your quality service scores, especially in light of how many clients you are serving, that we would like to invite you to be part of an exclusive Century 21 virtual agent roundtable panel on, quote, delivering extraordinary experiences. That's what we try to do. This roundtable is going to be put on the web for other agents to be able to view and get some ideas. We deliver on the core mission of defying mediocrity and delivering extraordinary to clients. And it's kind of funny because they define extraordinary not as extravagant or flamboyant or excess, but rather as both meeting the expectations of the clients, and both in big and small ways, and exceeding some of your clients' expectations in certain areas. Wow. And our quality service reflects us doing just that. So we're going to be on with, there's only 6 agents will be all together with us throughout the whole country that have been asked to participate in this. So that's
pretty cool.
The New Jersey found Little Mountain Home, Arkansas, and found Bob and Linda. Little Mountain Home, Arkansas is actually really, really, it's humbling. And I mean, that's always been the deal. What service can we provide? How can we better serve our people? And then, we were Linda was working the phone Sunday night, 8 o'clock. We're out working things. We're trying to find a roofer for somebody so we can go get a problem solved for somebody who's got a problem with something else. But that's just what you do, Another situation, we talked to an agent who was trying to get a hold of another agent, and they told him, yeah, call me Monday. It's like, really? So that's not us. Right? That is not us. So that's how you earn these quality service awards, because of our clients give us those scores, and it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. I don't get a lot of that. I don't do a lot of, but it's. But it is.
You're one of 6 out of the nation that's going to be on this nationwide.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't call it the broadcast.
Getting the President's Award, like Jules says, there's maybe 20, system wide, in a year.
And was that big,
that's
tall
pretty.
Oscar?
Yeah, that's what that was. That was the
yeah.
President's Award. I mean, that's,
And to be in a small town and be able to step
Exactly.
up and earn that, to
Yeah.
me, that's an amazing feat.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. I mean, we don't do the volume, obviously, that so many other places do, but we do pretty well for the size of our market here, and to be able to hit Centurion in a town of this size, in an area this size. Obviously, we cover more than Mountain Home. It's pretty good.
That's pretty good. That's something to be proud of right there.
It's been moving forward. Linda was out with Darlene yesterday. They were out looking at a house. They're going to get listed up. It'll be a good first-time home buyer house. It needs a little bit of work, and it'll give them some chance to personalize it when we get it on the market. We had another house that we put on the market last week with a great view of. It's up on Coastal Point.
Where's that?
If you go across the dam and go across 177,
Uh-huh.
and it's like one of the first. It's say about 2 miles down on your left. There's a subdivision
Oh,
up there.
yeah,
Coastal
I saw
Point.
that listed, yeah.
And it's got just a great lake view.
Oh, it does, yeah.
So we've been keeping busy. We're never too busy, and I don't want it to ever sound that way. That I don't want to bother calling them because they won't have time for me. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. I've got a lot of signs in my yard that need to find a new home. So if you can help us with that, I would appreciate it. But we're never too busy. I mean, that's the whole idea of having the team, and that was why we developed our team concept. One part of it being that we would help to teach realtors how to be better realtors, and get them on the right track right away, so that to avoid some of the bad habits that can get picked up when you're getting started and not knowing what you're doing, to be able to get these people on the right track. Reese was on the track already. He knew when we brought him in. We came together with him because he was so valuable for us down in that Calico area, the Marshall and all that area down there, that I have no idea of what they're on. Oh, I'm on road, whatever. Yeah, okay, fine. I got a guy. Can I have him call you? He'll take care of it. And Reese would call me back 20 minutes later. Oh, yeah, well, I know where he is, and he did this, and I did that. Great. So we've helped him a great deal. He's helped us a greater deal.
You got to tip your hat to the guys that knows every oak tree from the pine trees down.
I mean, he's born and raised there. And his dad was a realtor.
He knows where that old red barn used to be that burned down 10 years ago.
Yeah,
he knows where that barn.
The guy I had a guy call me up. He says, well, I'm down the road from the old Smith farm. I'm like, dude, I don't know where the new Smith farm is. How do I know where the old Smith farm is?
All fine and dandy until the old barn burned.
Yeah. But I would call Reese and boom, 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 boom. Next thing you know, they're getting together, and they're so that's what we hope for. And Sam's done a great job with Jordan and Mallory, bringing them on and getting their traction underneath them and helping them to get going. Jordan's out in Fayetteville now, working in a market out there. It makes a big difference.
Yeah.
To be able to have somebody who can say, look, this is how we do this, and take you out repeatedly. Go out 5, 7, 10 times, however many times it takes for you to get the confidence and sit there and watch how we talk to people. Watch how we provide the service going forward from that thing. Walk in the house and show the things that you need to look for while you're in that house. That's what we've done with our team, and we've been very proud of the product that has come out of that. So we're never too busy for you. Don't ever feel that way. We're here to help people get to the next phase of their life, to find the right home for the right time of their life, and that's very, very important to us. And it shows.
And I want to point out, we laugh about this, but seriously, if you're not around here, I've got friends watching in St. Louis, like if you're in the Illinois side, you got to go to St. Louis, where you take I-64, I-70, I-50, it's all numbers. Down here, you go down here to about West Road, and then you go down a piece, and you turn right. Once you see this one barn, literally, that's the direction.
There's more landmarks here than...
Yeah. It's just like, you just go down here till you see the White House with the red barn. You turn, That's what
it is. That's true.
That's how it is down around Calico and Mountain View.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So what's your numbers looking like? We got some good numbers?
This week in real estate, there were 52 new listings came on, 3 commercial properties, 22 parcels of land, 27 homes came on the market.
That helps.
It's not going to. Wait till I get there. 27 homes came on the market. They came on in a range from $575,000 to $42,000. 5 of those 27 are already active contingent.
Wow.
Average sale price coming on the market this week was $179,000. There were 45 sales last week. 3 commercial properties, 7 parcels of land, 35 homes sold last week. They sold in a range from $530,000 to $26,000. Average sale price was $162,000 with 187 days on market. That came out to $5.7 million in residential real estate closed this past week. 23 properties expired. If you're among those properties that expired and you want to see some jewelry out in the yard, give my honey a call, and we'll be glad to come out and see what we can do to help remarket your property. And we've done very well with that, taking a look and a fresh look at some of the properties that have expired. 27 had price changes. There's 119 pendings. That's like the highest I've ever seen. 119 pendings. There's currently, we're down to 307 homes listed on the MLS. So we're down 3 from last week.
Just the month of August, you're at 10.7 million. I'm looking at last week's notes. 5 million last week.
Yeah.
5.7. You guys are moving.
I know
some-
market's been moving. I wish there was all you guys, but it's not. It's not you guys. This is market. This isn't Bob's.
Yeah, this is the
Don't misunderstand what these numbers are.
Yeah.
This is the market. This is what the MLS puts out, and I take those numbers and I put them here so that you
And look
can
at this.
have an
on
idea of what the market is doing, which direction it's going, how fast it's going.
July 27th report was 6.7 million.
Yeah.
So we're looking at the last 3 weeks, 6.7, 5 million, 5.7.
Well,
The
we're
MLS
at
is moving
100
some-
year to date. There's been 645 sales.
Wow.
That's, I mean, and think about the size of where we are. I mean,
Yeah.
that's really,
Yeah.
645 homes have closed for $103.2 million. So the average sale price this year has been $160,000 with 146 days on market. Last year in the same period, there had been 660 homes sold, so 15 more homes had sold last year. And the fact that it's only 15 actually really speaks to how, and if we had more homes, we'd be through that like crazy with 140. But last year, there were 660 homes that sold for $97.8 million. So we're about 4 million difference between last year,
Yeah.
about 6 million difference between last year and this year. Wow. So you can see the prices have increased, and it's never going to be a seller's market here, but it's more so now than normally it is. Usually it's a buyer's market because
And the trend will change. It'll swing back.
and it will swing back. It will swing back. So the average sale price last year was 148, so to 160. So that gives you an idea of how homes have appreciated. Does that mean you can go out and ask any price you want for your house? No, it still has to be priced in
Yeah.
what people who come here perceive as being a value, or they'll keep looking. They'll move on to another, because they're not sure where they want to be. A lot of them, they come here, they like it here. It's not for everybody. They'll come down and there isn't enough shopping, there aren't enough restaurants, and all the things that they're trying to get away from, and that's fine. Keep looking, keep going, because you're not going to be happy here, or you're going to try to make it like you came from, and then you're going to make people here unhappy, and you don't want to do that either.
And I want to compliment you in London because you moved in like I'm from St. Louis, y'all from Chicago. Came in and joined the fun.
Well,
hey,
it's
where
just a
can we
matter.
fit in?
I knew
that's what
that I was not going to be able to change anything here, and I didn't really want to. We came down and
Because you like what you saw?
we liked what we saw. The first time we came down, we used to stay at what used to be the, what was it? It wasn't the Ramada. They used to have the garden out
Oh, yeah.
on the back.
It was
The woman
Best
used to-
Western, I think, or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. And we used to stay there, and we'd sit out by the pool at night after we'd come down, and we'd be looking at houses and stuff, and just talk about it. You go into Walmart, and here'd be some biker guy all tattooed up and everything, holding the door for this little old lady. Saying,
Yeah.
"Oh, here, ma'am, can I help you with that?" It was like, okay, we got hex angels here. They're not really Hell's angels. We got more like hex angels. But just the courtessy of people, and they would wave and use their whole hand. What a concept,
Yeah.
Wow. So this is what we were looking for. We were looking to get out of where we were. So those that come here and don't try to change are more successful than those who bang their head against the wall trying to change the way things are. And that's what we're trying to. We tell that to people. They think that they want. Well, we want this and we want that. We want that. Wait, that's the reason you're leaving where you're leaving. You're trying to get away from that.
Don't bring it with you.
And they don't really think about it. They were looking for services. I know that the hospitals had some issues with people coming in looking for all these strange services that we don't do that here. And,
Yeah.
they just, people, well, what, how come? Well, because one, look at your tax bill.
Yeah.
There's a number of features that go into that. So, but we're happy to be here.
And congratulations on the meeting coming up. That's going to be a nationwide thing.
We're happy to serve people as we have, and helping people find the right home for the right time in their life. That's the deal. But give my honey a call. She's at 870-405-0793. Dale mentioned the website, retiretoarkansas.net. We've got all the MLS listings are on there. You can find any property that's for sale on there. I'll give you an idea of what's out there. But give us a call. We've had great success with first-time home buyers. The interest rates are phenomenal. This is really a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get your foot in the door and buy a house, and you'll be happy. 870-405-0793, retiretoarkansas.net.
And with that, we're going to take a break. Be right back. Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire Barbershop today, a unique gentleman's barbershop. Get back in style with 2 experienced licensed barbers who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and are happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 1041 Highland Circle, Suite 55 in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today. When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Hi, I'm Benny with Ammo Dump.
At Ammo Dump, they carry new and used firearms, large supply of shotguns, rifles, and handguns. Ammo Dump will buy, sell, or trade in your item and can special order whatever you like. They also have knives, scopes, ammo of any caliber, and provide gun cleaning and restoration. Call them today for the best competitive pricing around.
If I don't have it or can't get it because they don't make it, come and see us.
That's Ammo Dump, located next to Woodman's Package in Norfolk.
This morning we're going to talk some sports with Athletic Director Mitch Huskey from Mountain Home High School. Coach, we understand that there's some congratulations in order?
Well, yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Got two awards in the last couple of weeks that designate you as the Athletic Director of the Year for from the AAA? Is that where those came from?
Yes, well, it's actually the Athletic Directors Association, and each year we vote on Athletic Director of the Year, and each what do you call it, 1A, 2A,
Each
and
conference,
up,
yeah.
each classification, and then we take the winners of each of those, and then we vote on it overall. So I paid off a lot of people to get that.
That's where those steak dinners went.
Exactly.
There you go.
But no, very humbled by getting that. But, I think everybody knows that a lot of pieces need to be thrown around to a lot of people.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely right.
It starts with administration, school board, to our teachers that work with our athletes daily, community that supports us in everything that we do.
And you have to admit, you've got one heck of an assistant.
And Benita, absolutely.
Yeah. She keeps you lined up pretty well.
She does. She keeps us out of trouble, but keeps us organized.
Yeah.
And then she does a whole lot more than that. She shows up at every event that we have at home. When her time clock really stops at 3:30, she's there just as long as I am.
You bet.
10, 11 o'clock. So it's been great. And then you talk about our coaches and our student athletes. If we're getting our tail whipped and everything, this don't happen either. So the big part goes to them.
Right. Well, school starts 2 weeks from today, or I'm sorry, 3 weeks from 2 weeks from today. Yep, on the 24th. And along with that starts fall sports. And right now we've got golf, volleyball, and football.
Cross country.
And cross country. So there's
and
4.
Tennis.
And tennis.
Yes.
So there's way more than what I thought there was. Are those just practicing, Coach, or are they actually actively participating, competing right now? Or
well, actually, last week, Monday and Tuesday, we held the ultimate golf tournament that kind of kicked off our sports for Mountain Home. Actually, golf has another match this week. Tennis, cross country, and let's say tennis starts next week, and then same thing when I believe volleyball is the first day of school, 24th, where we host Hairston.
Who is the golf coach?
Golf coach is Tim Carver.
Okay, and he does both boys and girls teams.
He does.
Okay.
Yes.
And their practice, their home course is Big Creek.
Yes.
And then they'll host several other schools will come in, and they'll also travel out to do matches elsewhere.
Right. Whenever we held the ultimate tournament, we brought, I believe it was 6 teams that came in. Normally you're bringing 1 or 2 teams that will either come here or will go play. Mm-hmm. Either be a dual match or usually at the most 3 teams total.
And who won the tournament?
Cabot, both girls and boys won.
Okay. How many student athletes does Mountain Home participate in golf?
Oh, we're usually around 20 combined, boys and girls. That number sometimes is greater, sometimes it's smaller, but usually you can say on the average we carry anywhere from 16 to 20.
What grade does that start?
9th grade.
In the 9th grade?
Yes.
So a 9th grader could be a 4-year letterman in golf then?
Absolutely.
For some sports that's not possible, but in golf it is?
Well, it is. And that's just because we do not have a junior high, golf program. It's high school, and so we start 9th up.
Cool. Well, we wish the golf team the best of luck. Let's move on to the tennis. Who's the tennis coach?
Calvin Henry.
And he does boys and girls?
He does.
And where do they practice at?
They practice at of course, I always say the Racket Club. I'm not even sure if that's the correct name right now.
I think it's the Athletic Club, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, the McDonald's have been great on letting us use that facility over the past, so many years, far back as I can remember.
And how many student athletes will he field?
Usually around the same, maybe a few more, 20 to 25 between the boys and girls.
How long will their season run?
They usually go, I will say somewhere in October, beginning of October. And that's the same thing with golf.
Since we don't have an actual school facility for tennis, is there any hope that we could ever host a conference championship or a state championship here?
Not with the facilities we have now, which we don't have any facilities, but we've had a lot of people working over these past few years to hopefully soon have a facility on our campus. To be able to host a conference tournament or a state tournament, you're needing at least six courts, and we all know that takes money. And so, but we've got a group that's been working on that, and hopefully we get that done soon.
The tennis team, what is the closest competition that they have to Mountain Home?
Oh, we have some of the smaller schools around the area, even like Bergman have tennis, and we'll usually play them against JV.
Okay.
You're probably talking Harrison, West Plains are the two closest, around our size that we're able to compete against.
Cool. 7:45, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with the athletic director of Mountain Home Public Schools, Mitch Huskey. We're going to come back. We'll talk about volleyball and we'll talk about football. Be back in just a minute.
It takes the right gear to survive out here. Oh, there she is, Ferris. It's the best gear around. Strong as an ox. Safe as houses. Out back, there's one powerful beast. Awesome. Four-wheel suspension. Handles whatever Mother Nature throws at you. Designed to take the hard out of hard work and deliver all the power you could need. So if you want to tackle the great outdoors, get yourself a Ferris.
Get the only mower with suspension technology at Mower Warehouse in Mountain Home, where they accept mower trade-ins, have flexible financing options, and services all brands and models. That's Mower Warehouse, located on Buzzard Roost in Mountain Home.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
At Letty's Mexican.
$7:49. We're back with the athletic director of the year, Coach Mitch Huskey from Mountain Home Public Schools. Coach, let's talk a little bit about volleyball. How's the volleyball team looking this year?
We lost quite a few seniors from last year. Actually, I believe 3 going to play on the next level. But, watching them in the gym, talking to Coach Daves, we're excited about this coming year.
Good number of girls coming back, or even though you lost some seniors, you've got some good juniors coming up.
That's one thing I was about to say. We probably have one of the better JV teams around. For most places, I bet those JV kids that played for us last year would have started for most places. And so, now they're going to be thrown in the mix, ready to go, and we'll see what happens.
And you say the first match for the volleyball team is the 24th, which is the first day of school?
Yes.
And they're hosting Harrison. And what time does that start? Do you know?
Oh, I'm not sure. I believe it's a full schedule. I think we're playing 7th grade, junior high, JV.
So it'll start probably around 4 o'clock.
I would guess around 4, yes.
All the games played there in the hangar, or some of them played up at the junior high?
We play all of our games at the high school just because if you go to the junior high, we have the old big scoreboard that's up in the middle, which makes it very difficult to play volleyball just with how low that sets.
Oh, okay. Okay. And the girls will play, that season starts in August, and it's normally done end of October, middle of November?
Yeah,
it kind of follows the same football schedule?
Right. You're talking the beginning, middle of November. Or not October, sorry.
October.
Yes.
Okay, not November. Okay. And that sport actually starts at what grade level?
In our school system, 7th grade.
It starts at the 7th grade?
Yes.
You hear a lot about girls that play a lot of sports in the off season. Is it AAU, or what is that they go and do? I know they play basketball, they play softball, and they play volleyball outside of school. What organization hosts that?
Well, most people are used to hearing AAU basketball. If you hear JO, that's the JO volleyball. That's their AAU.
Okay.
And normally that starts pretty close to after their season ends. The only thing that makes that difficult are kids that play multi-sports. Makes it really difficult. When I say makes it difficult, they have to put a lot of time in, because if you're a kid, young lady that's playing volleyball and basketball, and you want to do JO, it's all going on at the same time. Mm-hmm. And so you got to manage your time. We got to watch our student athletes, because, all of our coaches want them doing the AAU basketball or the JO. But then we got to make sure it's the best thing for them and they're not overdoing it.
Right. Could not only get burnt out, but physically they can get worn out.
Absolutely.
And you don't want that to happen to any of them, for sure. Is there an opportunity for a volleyball player to go on to the next level from here to play?
Oh, absolutely. This year we had, and I'm going to sit here and get into these names, but we have one going to UCA, Carter. We have Elena Blackman, and I'm going to butcher this up, Williams Baptist, okay. I believe. And then you had Jackson, Leah Jackson, going to school in Springfield, Evangel, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, Evangel.
And then, we have some girls that are going to be seniors this year that I guarantee that play at the next level as well.
And that's an awesome thing. And a lot of the spectators don't realize how many student athletes we actually have from our area that go on to play the next level. And it may not be totally scholarship, but there might be some scholarship money in there with them. But they're able to go on and continue on their education through the sport.
Last year, and I know as long as I've been here in this position, but even before, maybe since I've been back at Mountain Home, which is 20 years, was the most student athletes that I sat through and watched that signed to play at the next level. And we hit every sport. I mean, we just mentioned volleyball. We had runners, whether it's cross country or track, wrestler, just you name it. I guarantee you we was probably 20 plus. It seemed like every time I turned around we was doing a signing, which is a good thing.
Absolutely.
And it just shows the younger kids in this area, if if you want it, it could happen, because there's kids that's doing it right now.
Yeah. And you've had some changes in the cross-country coaching staff. Can you tell us about that a little
Yeah,
bit?
Coach Blades, had some health concerns in his family that he had to move. We hated losing him. But now we've added, old alum, Will Norse.
There you go.
And that's come back. He's our head cross-country coach, and his wife, Tilda, we also got her. That she's going to be teaching at the junior high. She's going to help she'll volunteer in cross-country, but she's going to help in track as well. And they were both head coaches. Will was head men's track coach, and she was the head women's track coach in North Carolina before they came here.
Oh, cool. And that season has started also, correct?
It has. I mean, they've been practicing all summer. People
they always do. You see them running all over.
And most of the time people don't know it because they're running before they get up. Mm-hmm. And, when I roll into work about 7:45 in the morning, they're just finishing. And so their first deal, and I don't know the exact date, but it will be a blue and gold that they usually have along with a parent meeting. And that's going to be coming up soon.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about football. Some news yesterday came out that the Big Fiver's meeting again, and that's college, about even having a season. I know that our area is excited about the fact that we've got a new football coach this year. And Friday night they hosted a nice big Bomber kickoff event where they served steak dinners and did a fundraiser with an auction and had some speakers there. Ryan Mallett was one of the speakers, and Coach Aries. Tell me about what's going on with football. Do you know?
Well, there's been a lot of, I should say, I receive a lot of calls that ask him what's going on, what's happening. At this point, and that's all we could do, we're looking at playing. Our teams, our coaches are preparing to play. We with not being able to have Bomberfest this year, mm-hmm. which I think is one of, if not the best thing that we do at our school, because it involves so many people. Having this steak dinner was more than a fundraiser. It allowed people to hear our coaches talk about the season. We got to introduce our players, and so we're excited. And again, I can't think what we see and hear what college football may or might be thinking about doing. All we can do is focus on what we can control, and right now,
just got to keep our head down and just go on with it.
That's exactly right. And we open up actually on the 20th, where we host a benefit game against Highland,
yeah.
And that'll be a 9th grade and a high school varsity.
The protocols, as long as they're followed, you got to do the temperatures and the questionnaires and all that stuff. Have they said anything about fans and seats yet?
No, the AAA had a committee together last week, and from what I hear, they met all week with the health department. And I would say probably early this week, no later than the middle, they're supposed to release what comes out of that. And I think that's where they're going to talk about, because we've received the guidelines for tennis, golf, and cross country. We're waiting on volleyball and football.
Sure.
As of right now, if we was going to host a football game, you're looking at just like graduation. They said 2/3. And we had to submit a plan to the health department and get that approved. But we're not doing that until we see what comes out of that meeting last week.
Let them make the call first.
But Wednesday, whether we receive any information or not, I'm going to be sending out plans to the health department on volleyball and football, because we can't wait anymore. The 20th's rolling up soon. They say you need 7 days in advance to get that to the health department and get it back. So we should have more information this week on that.
So at that point, you'll become proactive instead of waiting to be reactive, and just carry on and go on. Understand we've got a good number. We've only got about 30 seconds left. Got a good number of student athletes out for football this year. The ones that are there have been dedicated all summer, and they're ready to go. Today is first day of full pads. Unfortunately, I don't think you can fill the stands with spectators to watch the practice, but just know that they're doing everything that they can to make sure a season pulls off nice and easy, and we're looking forward to it. We've got about 10 seconds, so we'll probably just cut her away. Scooter?
See everybody tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Thanks, Coach.
You're welcome.